Hi YouTubers, it's gonna be Gluten Vlog right now, and our Gluten Vlog number 233, pretty freaking cool, the diet's pretty damn decent, just part of my life, it's freaking amazing, everything was the right choice for me, the shit is the right choice for me, I'm approaching 4.5 years of the diet, that's pretty freaking cool, pretty damn nice, pretty damn cool, and like I said, all the doctors say is the right choice for me, and I'm approaching 4.5 years, I believe it's July 23rd will be 4.5 years on the dot, which is pretty freaking cool, that shit is pretty cool, and the shit is pretty cool because it's not an easy diet to stick to. I mean, it's a hard diet because I miss a lot of things, a hell of a lot of things, I miss a lot of shit, as in bullshit, I miss, things like hamburgers, things like, certain things I really, used to enjoy, like, for example, I think I told this story before, but I mean, my dad was having on Father's Day a Father's Day, cake, nice big ass cake like the big ass cigar, and yeah, so I really wish I could have had a piece of his cake, but unfortunately, the cake it's loaded with gluten, and unfortunately, I can't have gluten. People might say, smoking acid, isn't just like a preference, like isn't this just like intolerance? And that's actually not the case. Celiac disease is a strict gluten-free diet. Like technically, I shouldn't even be going out to like a restaurant and eating at a non-allergen free restaurant, that kind of shit, as in bullshit is bullshit, because any environment that's not allergen free is potential for cross-contamination, but I do it anyway, so I do that shit anyway. So yeah, it's not just a preference, it's not just like, oh, I would like to not eat gluten. This is a strict, lifelong gluten-free diet where you have to be very damn strict, because if you're not strict and you're not careful, that's like the big ass cigar, basically it will do damage, it will destroy the villi in your small intestine. It's not like, oh, you're gonna get like a little bit of a stomach ache, or you might get a little bit of like a, a fever, that kind of shit, as bullshit is bullshit, like you're gonna feel like, it's not only you could feel really sick, it's also that it's gonna do internal damage to your small intestine, your small bowel, and long term, that can actually lead to cancer. It's not just like, somebody with like a little bit like a dairy allergy, or like a lactose intolerance, where it's like, oh, if you eat a little bit of, or drink a little bit of milk, you might feel like an upset stomach, like you might feel kind of shitty, kind of crappy, it's a strict gluten-free diet. In other words, celiac disease, I know I'm rambling at this point, but it's not just like a preference. It's not just like, oh, I would like to avoid gluten, it's you have to. It's the same thing as somebody who's smoking a pack and a half a day of cigarettes, somebody who's a chain smoker, that like their doctor has to legally tell them on medical liability, you really should quit smoking because you are putting yourself at risk for lung cancer and pancreatic cancer by inhaling tobacco smoke every single day into your lungs. Same thing with me with the gluten. If I were to continue eating the gluten long term, it could cause actual small intestinal cancer, actual osteoporosis, it could cause actual infertility, it could cause dental enamel defects, it could cause severe health problems, even potentially pancreatic, thyroid, and colon cancer. So it's not just like a preference. It's not just like something I want to avoid. It's something I absolutely have to fucking avoid. Anyway, I've rambled on long enough. And if you're wondering why I rambled on so long today, why my vlog was so long today, it's because I'm actually off today from work. So I thought I'd ramble on a little bit longer than usual. So anyway, pretty fucking cool. Bye.